Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Agenda Season Podcast. I'm your host, Kenneth, with my co-host,
Big Sean.
It's Pop.
Today we're going to go over the Week 2 games. If you enjoy this podcast, please like, share, follow. Share with a friend of a friend, a cousin, an uncle, a sister, a mother, a brother.
Girlfriend, boyfriend, you name it.
You name it.
To the moon, get on the train early, folks.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get into it. Start the review of the games.
Saints-Panthers.
Saints-Panthers. Did anybody watch this game?
I actually watched like the first half, and then I fell asleep. No, I fell asleep second quarter. That was like 7:45ish. I fell asleep, and I woke up right when the Browns game started. So I had both games on at the same time.
Let me tell you how this game went. Field goal, field goal, field goal, field goal, 2-yard rush, field goal, 2-yard rush, field goal.
I mean, that was like expected though, because it's like the Panthers O-line has been a problem all summer. Like we were talking about it when we did the NFC previews. The Panthers O-line was a problem all summer.
Panthers O-line is bad.
If you got an undersized QB, like
You got
the interior O-line, at the very least, has to be like stable, because he already can't see down the middle of the field. The nigga 5'10". You gotta get him some help. And then Ikwe Kwanu, man, I'm telling you, bust territory. He is looking
bad.
rough. He is looking rough.
Yeah, I didn't watch this game.
You didn't watch it?
I saw bits and pieces when I was watching the other Monday night game.
Yeah, I picked Steelers over this.
I was watching both on my laptop.
Yeah, you got more dedication to watch mid than I do. I could only watch one mid game at a time. Panthers are cheeks. Saints are mid, but they're 2-0, and that's all that matters. That's all I got to say about that.
I told y'all they're going to be nice because their schedule is very easy. They got the easiest schedule in the league. And their defense is pretty good.
I still got Falcons taking it over them, but we'll see.
You think so? I mean, I can see that. Let me get to the Falcons, but I can see that. But the Saints' defense is legit.
Anybody else got anything to say about this game? It's nothing really to talk about with this.
Just give Bryce some help.
Yeah, just circling back. Yeah, Bryce Young was sacked 4 times. Of course, with a young quarterback, some of the sacks you shouldn't be taking. Of course, you got to know situationally when to throw the ball away, how to check out of certain offenses.
They should have got him a better
certain
back.
defensive looks. But
they should have got him a better back.
4 sacks, not good.
I mean, and then like his best receiver is the ghost of Adam Thielen.
Nasty.
And then DJ Chark, Jonathan Mingo, who knows what he's gonna be.
Shout out Mingo, but you do better.
I thought DJ Chark was going to be one of them ones.
He's hurt. Always.
He's always hurt. I mean, this was his first game back, but he's always hurt. He was decent for the Lions last year, but
he's always hurt.
Yeah.
All right.
I hope Bryce picks it up, man. I really want him to succeed.
I don't care.
I don't think
Really?
No.
I don't think Bryce is going to be too great, but hey, man.
All right. Packers Falcons will stay in the South.
All right. This was a fun game. I was watching it. This was fun because, I mean, I've been tuned into the Packers, and then I went to see Bijan.
Bijan is a dog.
Oh my God.
Bijan is a dog.
So good.
124 yards on the ground for Bijan. He also caught 4 passes for 48 yards. Bijan is great, man.
He is fantastic.
To me, this was because last week against the Bears, we realized the Bears are fraudulent. This was the chance for Jordan Love to have like that I'm here kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
His defense let him down, and he did not rise to the challenge.
I mean, he made that pass at the end of the game, and Toure dropped it.
He ended the game on 4 straight incompletions, though.
Yeah.
But that was a drop. That very last pass, it was a 4th down. It was a 4th and 10, and he threw a good ball, and Toure dropped it.
More than anything, a team that invests so much draft capital and so much money into their defense to get shit on like that at the end of the game, it's not good for the Packers.
Joe Barry,
man.
They have so much talent, and they play so soft.
It's always off coverage. They never press.
Every play.
Never press.
It is crazy. Like, when we were doing the NFC previews, I was telling y'all, they literally went up to the nigga and said, we want to play more press. We want to be more, and because they see it. Like, players see this shit. Like, they see what people say about them online. Like, oh, y'all play so soft and stuff. Nobody want to be soft in the NFL. That's like the worst thing you could call a nigga in the NFL. So, I know they mad about it, but they got to stop playing so soft. No offense.
Look, when you give 237 passing yards to Desmond Ridder, you also only sack him 1 time. I think that's a little crazy.
I mean, they invested a lot on their O line.
Their O line is
good.
Their O line is good.
They literally you know what they remind me of? Tennessee back 2019 Tennessee.
I see the comp.
Yeah, AJ Brown. Who was the big body receiver they had? The other one. It was AJ.
Corey Davis
Wasn't
a big body.
they
had John New as well.
Yeah, it was John New, and then they got 2 tight ends right now. They remind me a lot of old Tennessee, which makes sense because Arthur Curry, they was run first, mid quarterback, good wideouts, good tight end. What makes me mad is that the amount of targets that Drake London and Kyle Pitts don't get. They was going down the goal zone, end zone, and then targeting fucking John New and Matt Collins. It pisses me off.
I get that, but when you got Bijan and Algier, you can't run for no less than 40 times a game.
I'm fine with that, but it's crucial downs. Target the 2 top 5 receivers and tight end receiving talents that you.
Drake London, he was targeted 7 times.
That was later on in the game though.
I know. But I'm just saying.
When they was down,
he got some receptions.
How y'all feel about Ritter?
He's solid.
He good enough.
I feel I know y'all don't like Deshaun, but I feel they would have been a problem if they had gotten Deshaun like they were supposed to.
Yeah, because Deshaun wouldn't have to play. He would hand off the ball 40 times.
Hand the ball off. Throw screens, maybe.
All right. Next game, we got Giants Cards. This is second in my game of the week rankings.
This was funny as hell.
This was
hilarious. I was trolling my Giants.
Hold on. First off, shout out Josh Dobbs. That man is tanking, but he's tanking with skill, man. Shout out Josh Dobbs. Shout out John Gannon. Niggas tanking, but they tanking with skill.
Man, they play hard.
Niggas was down.
I thought they would be just pushovers. They play hard.
Giants was down 20-0
at halftime.
Yeah, 20-0 at halftime.
I remember I texted you. I was they 0-60 in their last 6 quarters.
Shout out our nigga Durant. You added us. I know it was looking spooky for you at halftime. Nigga was not looking like being a Giants fan at that point in time.
Yes, sir. My boy Aaron was I need the crucial third down meme. Where they get standing outside the window. It was oh man, important third down here.
But yeah, Daniel Jones did enough to get a win. Does that mean that they're gonna do anything? Probably not.
I had him 8-9.
Yeah,
and it's looking because their next couple games
rough. Yeah. And Saquon got hurt.
No, they say he's playing Thursday.
It's no way he's playing Thursday.
I swear to God,
they said he sprained his ankle.
I swear to God, Davo came out today and said, "Yeah, he's gonna play Thursday."
Oh, they're trying to kill that nigga. They're using him for what he's worth and throwing him away after this shit.
If I was him, I'm not playing.
Yeah, he's supposed to be out. He's supposed to be out 3 weeks with an ankle sprain.
Sprained his ankle.
That he's playing Thursday.
They said it was a low ankle sprain, so it's not that serious. But he sprained his ankle. His shit got folded up.
Bro, look at you. Ain't see the notification earlier?
Nah, I didn't get
that.
Davo
came out and said, "Yeah, he's gonna play Thursday."
Oh, Dable is smoking hot dick. There's no way.
There's no way.
He wants to get that man. Ain't Saquon on a 1 year?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they're trying to kill him.
They're using him up and then throwing him away.
Giants
niggas, do not let your head coach do that to your best player.
Shit, if I'm Saquon, I'm not doing it.
Oh, God, I'm not.
Why would I do that in a contract year? They already showed that they're not going to pay me. And they said it's because I keep getting injured. And you want me to increase, aggravate the injury? Nope, I'm not doing it. Nope.
Let me get off some Daniel Jones slander. Actually, he played well.
He played good in the second half.
Second half.
In the second
First half, they got shut out again.
Yeah, they got shot.
Niggas went 6 quarters of football without
scoring. 6 quarters of football without a single point. That is disgusting.
In 2023, that's nasty.
That is disgusting.
On the Cardinal side, again, shout out Josh Dobbs.
He was driving that
Hollywood
first half.
Been performing.
I told you about Hollywood early in this when we was doing the NFC preview. I said Hollywood was nice last year. He's going to be nice again this year.
He's been performing. I had him on my fantasy. He was sitting on the bench, but he put up 16, I think.
He's a good fantasy option, man. I'm telling you.
He's doing his thing.
Somebody got to catch the ball over there in Arizona.
I feel bad for Hollywood because he would cook under the Ravens right now.
Listen, that nigga.
If he had just toughed it out, because all he hated was, everybody hated Greg Roman. If he stayed one more year, it would have been Hollywood, Zay, Bateman, Odell.
He wasn't trying to thug it out.
I don't think we probably draft Zay if we have Hollywood, just because that's how the Ravens work.
If y'all had Hollywood, y'all probably wouldn't get Odell, but still draft Zay.
I would be okay with that, bro.
Because Odell ain't gonna cook. But we'll get
to that.
We'll get to that.
He's fine, by the way. He's fine.
Are you sure?
He's fine.
You just said Saquon not fine, but Odell fine. At fucking 43.
It's different. He's fine.
All right.
We'll get into it.
Shout out to the Cardinals. They have 9 sacks in 2 games.
Yeah.
That defense is like that.
That defense really is playing hard. They care.
They're gonna be set up for the future after this season. They're gonna be asked this season.
They got what? 2 first-round picks or 3?
They got 3.
3 first-round picks and hella seconds and thirds.
Yeah, they're gonna be set up after this season.
They're gonna.
Just Cardinals fans, just stick through it. You're gonna be competitive because clearly your defense is good. Josh Dobbs out there performing. I don't know how. Huh?
Keep Kyler?
Nah, they definitely packing Kyler's ass up. They done with that nigga.
You think they got 3 first-round picks? They finna have 4. All right.
Caleb is theirs, dog. Caleb's there. All right, next game is Bears Bucks. I'll start this one off.
I know what you're gonna say, and I hate it.
My Justin Fields agenda is officially done.
He's cooked. He's cooked. He is cooked.
And it's at no fault to his own. I blame the Bears organization for this. They've ruined that man. He's in year 3. His processing is slow. The nigga can't even run the ball no more. He ran directly into a sack. It's nasty.
It is very nasty.
Yeah, Bears are ass.
It's like 50. I blame 50-50. It's like the organization. Luke Getzey is just not doing it for him right now.
It can't be a coincidence with Justin Fields and with Trubisky.
I mean, not just Justin Fields and Trubisky. They have like 70 years of just zero quarterback play.
Yeah.
Never had a 4,000-yard quarterback. Ever. In their history.
It's a reason that stat came out about Jettas having more yards than any Bears
quarterback ever.
any Bears receiver had in their history. Them niggas never have quarterbacks. Even when they have nice receivers, never have quarterbacks.
Wait. Allen Robinson never had a 4,000?
Probably not. Not with them.
Not with Jay Cutler throwing them the ball.
Allen Robinson was there for like, what, 8 years?
Yeah.
There's no way he ain't had no 4,000
They had
yards.
Allen Robinson. They had Brandon Marshall. They just had nobody throwing them the ball.
They never have... No, bro. I gotta look this up.
Look it up. On the Bucs side, I don't know what the Bucs are doing, but obviously they're not tanking no more. I thought they were tanking. Baker's got them at 2-0, and I don't understand how, and I don't understand why.
Baker refuses to lose his job as a quarterback in this league, and I respect it. Baker's gonna try his ass off no matter what.
I seen somebody say Baker might be this year's Geno Smith. How y'all feel about that?
I disagree.
You don't think he's gonna be
I don't
that
think
nice?
he's gonna be that good. I don't think. I mean,
Baker has all the talent in the world. Let's be honest. He has the arm. He has some legs.
Does he have the arm?
I like Baker's arm, man.
It's all right. I wouldn't say he has the arm. Like,
if you want to say Tua got an arm, then Baker got an arm.
I mean, he do got a better arm than Tua.
I think Baker's just a gamer. Like
he is a gamer.
When you really need Baker to make a play,
he's gonna make the play.
He makes a play. I'll give that to Baker.
Remember when no fans was in the stadiums? He was cooking.
I think Baker's really is a gamer, and I hate that I have to say that because I don't like that nigga. But he's a gamer. Like when you need a play, Baker makes a play.
I actually really like Baker,
and I think that's why his time in Cleveland ended, because the nigga hurt his shoulder and was like, "Nah, I'm a play," and it's like, "No, nigga,
bro, they had him throwing 50 times with a cooked shoulder."
And I think that's why his time in Cleveland ended, because he's such a gamer that he gamed himself out of a job.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like they had him throwing like 50 times. What was it? 45 times.
Fucking Browns,
with like a terrible shoulder.
With no check down routes on the field. They had him slinging that bitch.
Slinging it like
45
times. Rocking a fucking harness under his shoulder pads. But we'll get to the Browns.
Oh my God.
All right.
We'll get to Grover.
Anybody else got anything to say about Bears Bucks?
Mike Evans. No matter it's death taxes in 1,000 yards. He's gonna get you that 1,000 yards no matter what.
Shout out Mike Evans. Get that man his money.
Consistency, man.
It doesn't even matter that he can't run no more.
He's gonna get you that
because he's open when he's not open.
Like it's funny seeing him route niggas, and he's so slow now, and he was still getting. The Bears is just. Eberflus is a defensive coach. I hate defensive coaches whose teams play poorly defensively. It makes no sense to me.
All right, Jets Cowboys.
LOL, man.
Zach Wilson's ass.
Zach Wilson is
so bad.
He is done in this league, man.
He's so bad. That's just
was
number
he even
2
that
overall
bad
pick.
in that game though? That was probably like one of the better games he's had.
He's still bad. he doesn't look good. He just.
What do you mean? This game is one of the better games he's
I
had?
think
And
is this
3 picks? 3 picks is one of his.
I mean, that's standard for him, though.
You know, I think I heard a stat. I was listening to a podcast that only like 7 games last season did he have more touchdowns than interceptions. That's an egregious stat.
Sounds about
man.
right.
Uh,
Oh man,
still on the Jets. How many yards did CD have? I think he had like 180 something.
143.
143.
That nigga Sauce still ducking smoke, and he said talking about he ain't had no catches on me, but next time we play a number one, I'm gonna travel with him, make sure he don't get no more catch. No, nigga, you was ducking smoke. There's no way you didn't know this nigga had over 100 on your squad.
He said, I didn't even know that.
I didn't even know. You know, we got guys that can cover. No, nigga, you're the number one.
Sometimes that's a coach's problem. Like Sherman only played the left side, even though he was like the best corner in the league for like 3 years. He only played the left side.
To be honest, they should be able to match up with anybody because they got Sauce and DJ Reed.
Clearly, that wasn't good enough.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I like DJ Reed a lot. I like Sauce a lot. I just can't like them because they Jets players. But Sauce was, you know how I felt about Sauce before he came out the draft. So, I just hate that he's a Jet. Same thing about Garrett. I just hate that they're Jets. But hey, man, they finna beg out of the Jets in like 4 years. Come straight over 95 to the Patriots. Yeah.
I know we did this last week, but we gotta do it weekly at this point. Micah Parsons is a fucking dog.
He's an animal.
Defensive Player of the Year. It's just gonna be that simple. Like, there's no stopping him. And my team plays him next week. We couldn't stop Bradley Chubb, so I might not watch that game. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I pray Bill plays Zappy or something in that game because I don't want to see Matt get hurt.
Mm.
And our O-line can't stop nobody right now. So,
how y'all feel about Dak? I think I like the new scheme that they're running.
Yeah.
With their new OC, they're not asking Dak to do too much like Kellen Mond did.
He's taking his chances when he
needs to instead of throwing downfield fucking 50 times a game.
And it's working because CD is still eating, and
you're
Gallup
feeding Pollard.
Yeah,
they're
you're feeding Pollard. I don't know how long that's gonna last.
You don't think he holds up health wise, or
he's not that he's not a power rusher.
He's not at all. No,
he's not. So
he's
it's like,
rusher.
Can you like feed him like a every down back when he's built the way he's built? And I'm not like trying to call him slight or nothing, but like
the Cowboys are known for feeding a back and then killing them in 3 years. They did it with Zeke. They did it with DeMarco Murray.
Yeah,
they will run a running back into the ground with that great offensive line that they've got.
So is the way of the new league.
that's nasty.
You run running backs for 4 years and then you kick them to the curb.
Deuce Vaughn looked good in the little snaps he had too.
Deuce Vaughn is also
Yeah,
little.
he is. Yeah, he's very little. He's like 5'6".
Yeah, exactly.
he's
I'm
he
taller
is
than that.
electric. Like he was fun. Like I think he hurled somebody, or like he got flipped over, but and got the first down. It was
that's a significant difference.
it was like he jumped, but like I don't know. It was nice
too
though.
little, man. He can't. His legs don't.
He got that low center of gravity, so he just vroom, vroom. Oh man, the Cowboys are fun to watch. I like their defense a lot. Diggs and Gilmore. Gilmore got cooked by Garrett on that touchdown, but that's to be expected. He's like 32. He can't keep up with them young guns.
Nah. All right. We got Raiders at Bills next. Your division. You started off, Pop.
I didn't watch this, but I watched like the first quarter, and the Raiders just I seen the first touchdown drive, and after that they just was like, all right, we're out, and you know I don't like Josh McDaniels, so I'm not even gonna get into that, but.
Yeah, I didn't watch much of this game either. All I can say is Josh Jacobs, your reigning and defending rushing leader, -2 yards, right? 9 attempts, -2 yards.
Yeah.
Nasty. Raiders are fucking cooked.
They're cooked. I mean, they're gonna be the worst team in the AFC.
Devontae's hurt in concussion protocol, I think.
Yeah, Jacoby just maybe he'll get out of concussion protocol this week, but his concussion was severe. Like.
Yeah,
you could tell that he would be out for a while.
I was talking to some Bills fans. They were like, "Yeah, see, we're not looking any type of way. We're back. Josh is back. This game doesn't move me. You played the fucking Raiders.
Played the Raiders.
The Raiders.
I think Josh Allen is going to be fine at the end of the day. I mean, he had a great performance here. Again, it was against the Raiders. But
Mm-hmm.
Josh is just one of those quarterbacks where he'll turn the ball over 5 times in one game and then look like the best quarterback in the league the next game.
Tell me one person in the Raiders secondary.
Marcus Peters.
At 40.
That's the only person I know.
CB1.
I guess. I don't even know how he's looking over there, to be honest with you.
John Abraham? It's Abraham's son.
Did they sign back Damon Arnett?
No, he ain't signed him back. He is not coming back in the league, man.
The one thing I will say about Josh Allen, that nigga gotta stop trying to hurdle people. Stop running into linebackers.
I heard he tried it again.
He did. Stop trying to hurdle niggas. You're gonna break your neck, nigga. Stop it. You're not like that. Stop
Josh
it.
Allen runs like how people say Lamar runs. Like,
Stop it, bro.
Yes, he is the reckless quarter. He's like a more reckless Cam.
Yes,
Yes.
very much so. Cam would run
with more turnovers.
Cam would run, but he would not be protected, but try to protect himself.
Yeah.
That nigga Josh Allen is protected,
He
but
thinks
don't
he's
give
a
a fuck about
linebacker.
himself.
He thinks he's a linebacker.
He thinks he's a running back.
his ass think he Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry don't be trying to hurdle niggas, man.
Man, Derrick Henry don't hurdle niggas. He stiff arm you and make your family
That
look.
nigga Josh does not stiff off. He drops the shoulder head first and tries to hurdle niggas and gets flipped on his neck. That
How
nigga-
long until he gets a concussion? Like,
He probably got 15 of
Yeah,
them.
he's probably already had a
like,
concussion.
yeah,
That's why
like,
he turns the
yeah,
ball over like
can't
that.
end the game. Oh, that makes sense.
His brain is gerbil food. he's done.
not too much to say about this game. It was the Bills at home. They should have beat the fuck out them niggas, and they did. Colts Texans.
That was fun.
It was
The-
good. Shout out
the
to my
AR
nigga AR,
experience.
man.
AR and Stroud put it up show.
Listen, shout
All
out
of AR's fun.
Shout out AR, man. He'll be
He just-
fine.
Yeah, he
just
got
gotta
he got a
keep
concussion,
Street
yeah.
said he'll be good.
This week?
I hope so, because I want to see AR versus Lamar. I want to see that.
I do too.
Mm.
We were supposed to go to that game.
No, we gonna go to the Lions game.
Okay, when is that?
It's 22nd October.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
those
fine.
tickets like $200-300, but I can swing that.
They gonna drop.
Are they 200-300?
They like for decent seats. They like 100 if you want to stand at the top of the end zone.
They gonna drop. Like 2 weeks, week and a half before they gonna drop.
Where are we gonna sit? Like at the 50-yard line?
We can at least sit like in the top of the midfield. We're not going to sit
Okay,
at the
okay.
top of the end zone.
Yeah, I'm not saying at the top of that.
I'm looking at Lamar ass cheeks.
Hey, is that Lamar throwing the ball? Or is that Gus Edwards?
Is
But-
that Tyler Huntley?
But
You can't even see Zay.
But yeah, AR looked nice. Stroud looked nice. They got to do something about that O line. I know that their O line been getting hurt. The Texans, that is. But
They can't do nothing. Everybody got hurt. What can they do?
You can't just leave your quarterback out there to hang dry like that.
But they actually had a very decent lineup, and everybody was hurt. Did Tunsil play?
Nah, he's still hurt.
Okay, he's hurt. I think they had George Fant, and then their right tackle was hurt. Their center got hurt. Their backup center got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
their
like,
backup right tackle got hurt.
yeah, it's like they're like, you can't really blame them. They did enough to like build up a good O line, and they signed people over the offseason, but it's like,
I don't know. You got to do something because he be getting killed.
oh, they signed the Cardinals right tackle that over the like in the last day of free agency.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he played, or is he the one that got hurt?
No idea.
Okay.
But I don't have too much to say other than that. The quarterbacks played well. Get some help for Stroud because that nigga be getting killed.
Shout out
Nico
to
Collins
CJ
was
Stroud, the only good Ohio quarterback in the league
He's the only Ohio quarterback that throw for 300 yards.
ever, which is a nasty stat. Can't take 6 sacks in a game. I
Wait.
know your O line sucks.
Dwayne Haskins never threw for 300.
Dwayne Haskins barely ever played games. Rest in peace.
That's true.
Haskins wasn't very good on the field.
That's true.
They conspired against my man's, but that's a whole different topic.
Rest in peace.
Conspiracy
Rest-
theories on the pod.
Rest in peace to Dwayne Haskins. They was trying to extort that man.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else got Colts Texans? I really don't have too much to say about this other than the quarterbacks was good.
Nah.
All right. We got Chargers Titans. I'm gonna start off. This nigga Brandon Staley is supposed to be a defensive coach, and his defenses keep 1, getting mad points dropped on him, or 2, blowing leads. That's it. You got to pack him up.
I don't know why the players love him so much. Like, you seen how he snapped after the game?
Nigga got PTSD from the Jags game.
He said it's not last year, okay? He was about to cry on that stage. Oh man.
Yeah, losing to Tannehill in 2023 is nasty, especially when Derrick Henry don't even go for over 100 yards.
Derrick Henry, I mean, I know he be starting the season slow sometimes, but like,
it's not looking good. I told you. I said in the preview, how many more years can you realistically get out of Henry? Y'all told me 2.
Yeah, running
25
running him
for
25
yards.
80. It was 80.
Score.com told me 79, but
now, rushing
25 for 80 is equally bad.
Rushing your running back 25 times in one game, regardless, is crazy. I know he's like the focal point of your offense, and Ryan Tannehill sucks, but Derrick Henry at, what is he, 29 now?
Yeah.
Yep.
29, run the ball 25 times is just not a sustainable recipe for winning. I mean, of course they won this game in OT. Also playing against Brandon Staley, so yeah.
I mean,
again, another great performance from Herbert.
Yeah.
But offensively, they just don't want to see that. Like they make it hard on him than it has to be.
Yeah.
That nigga has no run game.
Eckler's hurt. And nobody can run on the Titans. So I knew Herbert would have to just check it up. You can't run on the Titans.
Yeah.
So every week, if you're betting, do not bet no running backs against the Titans. You can't run against the Titans.
Because
they train against Derrick Henry every single day.
There's never a game where that nigga doesn't throw 35 times minimum.
It's crazy. Like, I mean, Keenan Allen stepped up. Mike Will did okay. But at the end of the day, like, they don't have a running back. Like, Eckler is not a running back. He's a weapon. Like, he's not a runner. No offense to him, but he's not a runner. And
we also need to have a conversation about Quentin Johnston.
He ain't put up no stats again.
He put
one
up
catch
one
for
catch
7
for 7 yards.
How many targets?
2.
That's valid though. I mean, they got Mike. They already say he's the 4th wide receiver, and he's gonna step up because Keenan Allen, Mike Will, they're gonna get hurt soon.
But
no offense.
He had less yards than Stone Smart, so
they're gonna get hurt soon. So no offense, and I'm not wishing that on them.
You are wishing downfall on them niggas.
I am not wishing downfall on them, but they have shown us in the past that they cannot stay healthy. I do hope that they stay healthy, but
a defense with Derwin James, Joey Bosa, J.C. Jackson, or the corpse of J.C. Jackson, Khalil Mack.
Corpse of Khalil Mack.
That they should not be giving up 27 points to the Titans.
Asante Samuel Jr.
Asante Samuel too.
I mean, he's just like his dad. Sucks.
Nigga, this is not like his own players no more. That's tough.
Who? Asante Samuel takes any excuse to shit on the Patriots.
He
can go to hell.
That nigga hate Bill.
I don't care, man. He needs to just stop speaking on my team.
Yeah. Overall, though, Chargers should have won this game, but they lost. Staley's ass. Free Herbert, man. Free Herbert.
That was the biggest. I think that was the biggest coaching mismatch of the week.
No.
Vrabel is probably like, I don't know, man. Vrabel's like top 3, top 5.
Top 5 for sure.
Top 5.
Shout out Vrabel, man. That nigga always has good defenses, and I don't know how he does it.
Cause his secondaries are never good, but his front 7 is just
front
dominant.
7 is good, and they got Kevin Byard playing the free safety. So
I hope Christian Fulton turns up this year. I really like him.
All right. Any more thoughts on this game?
Just giving credit to Vrabel. Ryan Tannehill was 20 for 24 for 246 yards and a touchdown.
He had a rushing TD, right?
Yeah,
he did.
He had a rushing TD.
Shout out
and he had a passing touchdown.
Burks had a nice little deep ball. That was nice.
All right,
Milkman Burks.
All right,
that draft shit will never not be funny.
All right, we got Niners at Rams next. I'll start this one off. I apologize, Matt Stafford.
Yeah, I apologize.
So I told you the brother was not cooked.
Hey,
I told y'all.
Well, yeah, what was it? His shoulder, right?
His back.
His back and his shoulder.
Yeah, his shoulder was fucked up. and he had a bad back. It doesn't matter. All right, first off, actually, what's crazy is he threw the ball 55 times.
300 yards.
55 times for 300
55 times is really nasty to be throwing the ball like that. That is
at
not
his age as well.
That is not sustainable at all. He's gonna die back there.
I mean, he only got sacked once.
Yeah, he only got sacked once, which is insane.
Is Puka Nacua the greatest wide receiver talent that we've ever seen?
I think Sean McVay's system is just like that.
He had 20 targets.
Oh man. The Niners. I told y'all about the Niners secondary too.
Yeah, the thing about the Niners, their secondary gives up a lot of yards, but when they get in that red zone defense, they don't allow points.
Because everything is tighter there. The linebackers matter more, and the D-line matters more.
Yeah, so the front seven that carries them in the end zone. But they when it's that 20-20, they be struggling.
On the Niners side, it's fair that they struggle with the Rams. That's a division matchup. It's always going to be hard.
Yeah.
My big issue with their game plan, they're going to run CMC into the ground. CMC had 20 carries. That's too much.
Yeah.
And 3 targets.
They need to work Elijah Mitchell in.
Yeah.
And, I don't know, the Niners is just, it's funny because everybody in that team does everything. Debo be running the ball, Ayuk run the ball. CMC catches. Juszczyk be lining up outside. It's they don't have, they're positionless.
You know who don't be doing nothing? Kittle, except blocking.
All right, man. Relax on T1. Relax on T1.
That nigga be blocking. That nigga be blocking more than a fullback?
All right, man. Niggas gonna stop playing with Kittle.
It's crazy how fast those who's the best tight end in the league conversations just drop because Kittle just did not get targeted for a season and a half straight.
I mean, it's his injuries that be messing
that
up.
nigga either be hurt or he be inline blocking.
If he's healthy, best tight end in the league. Straight up.
Big if.
Yeah, shout out. What's the running back? Kyron Williams. Shout him out,
man. I got him in the
waivers.
On waivers. In the waivers in 3 leagues right now. I'm just waiting on tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm praying I get him tomorrow.
He had 6 catches and he also had 52
carries.
yards on the ground. So.
That's 100. He put up 100.
Yeah, man. That's 100 all-purpose, man.
I'm begging that I get him in the waivers tomorrow because after losing Chubb last night,
what's your waiver order?
In one of them 2, one of them I'm 6.
Oh no, that nigga gone.
I'm begging, man. I got Gus. I'm waiting on Gus in one of them. My nigga Reggie trying to put a trade in.
We'll talk about it after the pod. I don't know if Gus is worth it though.
The waivers though.
Gus has the 4th highest yards per carry average all time.
Yeah, he has 6.3, right?
Who are y'all gonna be running in?
5.2.
Is it gonna be Justice Hill or Gus?
It's gonna be mix and match, and the thing is they be splitting red zone carries too. So that's why because I picked up Justice because last week he got 2 red zone carries, but this week he only got 1 and he didn't get the touchdown. They be splitting it, so they're gonna be 50-50 in the backfield. By the way, we picking up Drake. It's not confirmed yet, but said Drake might be coming back. Shout out Kenyon Drake. Drop that nigga Melvin Gordon, get him the fuck off my team. Nah, Drake had some good games.
Nah, because why is Melvin Gordon on the roster?
Exactly. Drake had some good games. He had one game where he had 120 for us.
I'd rather have one Achilles J.K. Dobbins than Melvin Gordon on my team.
Oh, God. That nigga was activated off the practice squad. I was scared they was going to handle the ball. Granted, Harbaugh was smart. He was stay your ass on the bench, nigga.
We talking about game of the week?
Is that what's next?
Who are we? The Commanders.
Left hand up, man.
Left hand up. This game was lit. I was watching from start to finish.
Yeah.
First half, I'm like, all right, Russ back.
All right, Commanders, Bucks, in just terrible for the Broncos fashion. They break the curse of not being able to score more than 16 points. They put up 33 just to lose.
That's because that defense is selling them now.
That defense is ass, and I never ever thought I would be saying that about a Sean Payton Broncos team.
I mean, last year they were solid.
Exactly.
I don't know what's going on this year. Was the coordinator last year? Was it Vance Joseph again?
Yes.
Oh, so he stayed.
Mm-hmm.
And his defense just regressed like this?
And I don't know how.
Man, we gotta talk about
that's because they're playing against a real quarterback, Sam Howell.
Sam Howell.
This is nasty.
Get it right, cause you seen that throw to Terry?
No.
That was the best over the years. Easy.
On the Denver side, because niggas want to dick ride the Commanders. On the Broncos side, Russ had a good game. Just one pick, but he got sacked 7 times.
This is his best
That
game as a
O-line,
Bronco.
what we was talking about before?
That old
No,
O-line.
ass.
When you pay Mike McGlinchey, like
Now, Russ is one of those quarterbacks that just takes an unnecessary amount of sacks because that's just his play style.
That nigga don't got the physical ability to get out of him no more like he used to.
Yeah.
Sam Howell. That was the best throw of the year so far.
Yeah.
I don't know. Lamar put up Zay Flowers not touchdown. Zay Flowers throw is up there.
Yeah.
No, that throw over the middle to Terry, I jumped. I was like, ain't no way, man. This nigga is. And Terry, shout out Terry, man.
Shout out Scary Terry, man. That
Shout out
nigga,
Scary
that nigga really should be top 5 conversation, and he just hasn't had a quarterback.
Yeah, I mean he got one now. Eric Bieniemy is dialing up back there.
We'll see. I'm still not on the Howell train.
I mean, what else he got?
I don't think he's bad.
If he dices up the Bills Sunday,
I'll
he get
give
in my
it to
book.
him.
I think Sam Howell is like Ryan Fitzpatrick, right? Minus the interceptions. Because Ryan Fitzpatrick will have 2 games where you're like, he is the worst quarterback in the league. Then he'll have a game and he'll come through in the clutch and you're like, this is the greatest performance I've ever seen by a quarterback in my life. And that's Sam Howell.
I will. Go ahead.
That game was fire, man. Like especially at the end with the last minute, the last drive.
Yeah,
from Russ.
I will say that Hail Mary, was perfect. Just drama filled. That was pass interference.
Niggas
got
clear
robbed.
as day.
They got
that
robbed.
was we should have gotten OT. It was crazy because if they had went to OT, it would have been 3 OT games at the same time.
Yeah,
And
that was rough ball at its finest.
Marvin
Commanders
Mims came out first half. He had like 119, and then Emmanuel Forbes. That was his coming out party. That second half.
I knew Forbes got it.
The rookie corners in the first round all had good games Sunday. I don't know about Banks because, I mean, the second half they did better, but between Forbes and Witherspoon and Gonzo, all were very good Sunday.
All right, bet. Anything else on this game?
It's a shame that Russell Wilson's best game as a Bronco resulted in a loss because this is easily his best game as a Bronco. He's been awful.
He was cooking like that first.
Maybe
half,
that Chiefs game last year. That Chiefs game was a good game from him.
He was cooking like if he plays like he did that first half consistently, they'll be okay. Like they'll probably be like 8 and 9, and then next year probably get better. But as far as this season goes, if he plays like he did first half, and they just keep getting better,
no
their
Russ
defense,
Slander. No Russ Slander this week.
Yeah, no Russ Slander.
He's still a corny ass.
This
nigga.
was the first time
definitely
Jerry
is corny.
Jeudy came back. Marvin Mims is showing potential. Cortland Sutton was decent. They'll grow. Javonte Williams will probably get better as the year goes because, you know, he's coming back from that crazy injury last year. And I don't know, nobody expected him to be ready week 1, and he's apparently ready, but he don't look it. So I guess he's just going to grow into it. That O-line got to get better. That's like, do they have a first-round pick this year?
No, they traded.
I thought they had one this year.
They traded like 3 firsts for Russ.
I thought it
That
was
was
2.
like, I thought it was 2 firsts, and then like, it was 2 firsts and like 2 seconds.
I think so. 2 firsts and 2 twos.
Let me see.
Double check. But yeah, no Russ slander from us. But in the words of future Vandross, fuck Russell.
Oh wow.
The Broncos had a good offensive game. Shout out to them. Just couldn't get it done. It happens, you know.
All right, bet. Chiefs Jags. This game was nasty.
Real defensive slugfest versus with the 2 of the best quarterbacks in the league. We hate to see it.
This got to be the worst game I've seen from Trevor Lawrence. Even counting the fucking.
Oh yeah.
Denver
Denver got their pick.
They got it.
Yeah, they got their pick.
Okay.
Yeah, they got him. They got him at pick number 1 right now on Tankathon.
Yeah,
If they get the first pick, they're not getting they're not getting Caleb, right?
No.
Okay.
Maybe.
I mean,
maybe.
No.
you got to.
That's
You think
Caleb.
so?
That's Caleb.
Who else is number
That
1
nigga.
in the
That nigga
draft?
has commercials. He's still in college, dog.
He's a dog. Like
How
I don't even watch
they move
college,
from-
and I know he's hard. All right,
gotta start watching
that's how
college.
you know he's tough.
Are they gonna move? How are they gonna move from Russ's contract?
They don't.
They just eat it.
You just can eat it.
You just eat it.
And you have
Pause.
Caleb on the roster.
Pause.
You give Caleb a year to develop because
valid.
you give him a year behind Russ because
I don't even
though
think you give him the year. You just start him and Russ is sitting there on the bench.
No. You gotta
you
gotta give you look at
Caleb
what
give
Mahomes
Russ
be
a
nice.
year to build up his trade value.
No.
Trade him.
No, give him a year to learn from a real NFL quarterback because Russ, as much as he's not good now, he has a history of being an MVP caliber quarterback, and there's still a lot
Never
to
won
learn
it,
from an MVP.
by the way.
Never got an MVP vote.
Not
he was
never got a
MVP.
vote.
He was
That
MVP
never
caliber.
was,
Don't get nasty.
Remember how?
just being
Remember
honest.
early season Russ back in the day? First 8 game Russ was like
He was
top
prime,
3 in the league every year.
prime
First 8
Joe
games,
Montana.
The first 8 game Russ was a crazy time. Damn, that feels like years ago now.
All right, we gotta get back on track. Back to Chiefs Jaguars. Like I was saying, this is the worst showing I've seen from Trevor Lawrence, including the Urban Meyer years. That red zone offense was nasty. Like couldn't do nothing.
It was like
Overthrowing
5
receivers.
overthrown balls.
Yeah, just nasty. What did you guys see from this game?
So was Ridley like hurt, or was he just like?
I think he just got banged up. I didn't see anything.
Yeah,
about him
I
being
didn't see him on
hurt.
the injury report, and somebody would have said something about it.
Okay. Because he, like, I saw him limping off, and like my heart dropped because he had like, you know, I hate bringing up fantasy because I feel like I'm such a jerk, but it's important to
Nah,
me.
it's real,
It's
man.
real. It's real
The
to me.
money league is real to us.
the
We
money
get
league's-
it. We get it. Y'all athletes don't care, but that's my bread on the line. I'm sorry.
It's not even about bread. Like even in like the free leagues, it's like my reputation on the line. Man.
Oh,
I don't like
God.
losing. I don't like losing.
I'm trying to win.
Bro, he had like 5 points. AJ Brown had like 6 points. I was just, and they both was just I was looking at them. I was so mad.
Christian Kirk had a good game.
Christian Kirk did have. I was just about to shout him out.
Shout out Captain. He's not Captain Kirk. That's Kirk Cousins.
Yeah,
He
Kirk
did-
is Captain Kirk.
I knew he was gonna have a good game because Doug was talking about it before that. He was like, "Yeah, we're gonna be using Kirk a lot this week," so I knew that was coming.
Travis Kelce isn't himself. Probably
This is to be expected.
probably
He's
should have
coming
given
back
himself
from an
another
injury.
week.
Yeah, he's definitely. I mean, they're gonna beat on the Bears. So-
If I'm them,
Russ Kelsey versus
Russ
the
Kelsey,
Bears.
that's right.
Yeah,
Because they can beat them with like 2 receivers.
They can beat them with a backup quarterback. Dude.
Yeah, no cap. Put it Chad Henne. Is he still their backup?
No, he's not their backup. He retired. He's their
He
quarterback.
He definitely
coach or something
retired
like that.
after that Super Bowl.
Who is it now?
I don't even fucking know.
I don't know, but
Who gives a fuck who the
whoever's-
backup
whoever-
quarterback is?
Whoever the backup is better than Justin.
You know, I
Fields.
didn't know Chad Henne was a backup until that playoff game versus the Browns when he had to come in. I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit, Henne's still
He
in the
came in
league.
and he clutched up.
Shout out Chad Henne, man. That nigga's still getting a check for them. He did a quarterback coach or something like that.
Oh really?
I think so.
Shout out to Pacheco. Had a good game.
70 yards, man.
70 yards.
Checo is the hardest runner in the league.
Hey, man, fuck that nigga Clyde.
Chill on, Clyde.
Did y'all ever do the Google search I told y'all to do about his body?
No.
Hey, he definitely clapped a nigga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Clyde had 1 touch.
He also
No,
got
he
one
had
body.
he had 3 touches. He had 1 rush for 0 yards.
Nah, that nigga's ass.
No, bro.
Let me-
He did, what's his name?
McKinnon had 1 rush for -2 yards, so he wasn't even the worst running back on the field.
Remember what McKinnon was doing last year? With all the fluky touchdowns
Yeah.
early in the season?
Yeah.
He's had like 4 3-touchdown games.
Shout out to McKinnon. McKinnon, I like McKinnon as like a dual threat type of running back. He can catch the ball out the backfield
that
pretty
nigga
well.
is the beneficiary of shovel passes. Period.
Yes,
For
he is a slot receiver at running back.
sure. Porn star Scott Moore, 70 yards.
Yeah, he clutched. He caught a game. And then Tony was kind of decent. in the
Kadarius
first
had a
quarter.
decent game.
First quarter, he was like 3 for 3, 41,
He was 5 for 5 for 35. Didn't drop a pass.
35.
35 yards.
35 yards.
It was like I thought it was like 41 first quarter.
No, he had a 17-yard reception, and besides that, he was just catching short passes.
Badly.
Yeah.
I mean, Mahomes does dink and dunk a lot.
Yeah, this game was what you expected.
Not really.
As far as
the
the
show.
outcome.
Oh yeah. This
Uh,
is 17-9 is not what I expected. I expected
The ends is what you expect. The means was crazy because
yeah.
I expected to see a
like 24-20 type, like at the very
Oh,
least.
we didn't mention defensively. Frank Clark had like a 32% win rate or something like that. That nigga's a monster.
Chris Jones.
Chris Jones had a sack and a half.
That's who
too.
I meant. Chris Jones.
I was about to say Frank Clark is not on the Chiefs no more.
He's in Denver.
I was like, something about that sound fishy.
Frank Clark's in Denver. Chris Jones had a 32% win rate.
Yeah, he was immense. Like he got a couple sacks, or was it 2 sacks or just one?
1.5. So basically 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
good.
Like we said before, the Chiefs are a different team with Chris Jones on the floor.
100%.
All right, it's time to get nasty. Let's talk about the fucking Browns and Steelers, man.
Amazing.
Oh man, first play of the game, pick 6.
Pick 6 on your dumb ass, man. I told y'all that nigga Watson's cooked. That nigga's brain does not work anymore. God took his talent. He's trash. He's a bum. It's over.
He gave up
$230 million.
I'm glad you ain't repeat what you said before the.
I can't.
Before the podcast
I can't get us
started.
canceled.
He gave up 2 touchdowns. He's an offensive player. That is nasty.
He is the first quarterback in NFL history to have 2 face mask penalties called on him in one game.
He got 2 face mask penalties.
He had 2. Because the nigga stands in the pocket, look left, look right, 1 read, 2 read, run to my left. Oh, it's a nigga on me. Nigga don't know how to throw out of bounds. Nigga don't know how to try to run and get positive yardage.
No.
Just ass.
Having Deshaun Watson pass the ball 40 times is also not the recipe to success. He got sacked 6 times, which you expect with that many dropbacks, especially with the style of play that Deshaun Watson has, because he wants to be a playmaker so bad. Every time he drops back, it's really disgusting to see.
Nigga fumbled, which got returned for 6.
Fumbled twice. Both of them got recovered by the Steelers.
Nasty. Before we keep slandering the Browns, prayers out to Nick Chubb.
Yes, get well soon.
That was a very nasty injury.
Nasty. Nigga don't deserve that as
Not
much
at all.
as much as I hate the Brownies.
I
Nick
respect
Chubb is the only nigga I like on their team.
Everybody in the league respects Chubb, so it's like that was.
He's just a
that hurt
dog
to
ass
see.
nigga, man. He's a dog.
It's tough to
He's
see.
a quiet guy. Like he just goes to work.
He run his yards.
Respectful.
He don't
yeah,
talk
like,
shit.
He don't talk about nobody. Like he just.
I'm
goes
just
to work.
here so he's the epitome of I'm here so I don't get fined.
Yeah, that's
He
comes in, put in his work off season, squats like 800 pounds. Like he just
ridiculous.
He just be chilling,
He's
man.
ridiculous, monstrous.
Man, I hope his knee is not.
Yeah, I hope he
did-
can come back.
He did like 600 for reps. He did a couple of them.
Yeah, he was like, that's not even my max. That was just.
Jerome
man.
Ford. Good Jerome Ford game. Who? Don't fucking know. 106 yards, though. Shout out to you, man.
Their O-line was massively underperforming for how good they are.
Well, their right tackle,
Tyler Conklin, right?
yeah, he's hurt.
And then
He's gone for the season because he tore.
Oh, it was a season long.
Yeah, he tore his MCL. I think they said.
Damn.
So he's done for the season. And you know that's where TJ lines up at. Even
Yeah.
though TJ only had a win rate of 7.7%, but
TJ had a touchdown, too, though.
hey,
He did
shout
have a
out
defensive
Shout out Smith for knocking out that ball and letting TJ get that touchdown.
Yeah, they love each other. You can tell by that post-game interview.
Smith is a dog.
Smith is a dog. TJ's a dog.
I actually
Yeah,
want to see
Minka's a
Deshaun
dog.
Watson get sacked more than he did. I want to see him get sacked like 10 times in a game. I want him to get hurt.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, genuinely. I want him to get injured. He's
For
a piece
sure.
of
Fuck
shit.
that nigga freak.
He's a piece of shit. Like
I agree. On the
You remember what it was like the day that all them allegations came through?
I didn't believe it.
It was a funny day.
It was like, all right, it was week 1. It was like, all right, he requested trade. Cool. 2 days later, allegation. 2 more. And then, like, at first you're like, are the Texans up to this? And then, like,
And then more,
10 more.
just more.
It was like,
and
all right,
Once
bro,
it got
you
to double digits, it's like, all right, nigga, you
I
had to do something.
can't. Like, when it was a first, and it was, like, right after the trade request, it was like, all right, man, the Texans, like, messed up for this. And then it's just coming in. I'm like, all right, bro, you are a freak bull. You are a freak bull.
By the way, we are not laughing at the situation. We
Yeah.
are laughing at the context of it.
Sexual,
Yeah,
assault is not
sexual harassment, sexual assault is not funny, not cool at all.
funny.
Kenny Pickett did not show out.
George Pickens did.
Shout out Pickens.
George
man.
Pickens did show up.
Hey, man, I was kind of thinking he's just a possession receiver. He was getting open.
He was getting separation a little
He was
bit.
getting separation, and the Browns
It was like
secondary
a
is no
half yard
joke.
of separation, but it was separation.
No, one of them it was like a cool 5 yards.
Najee
is
bad.
awful.
He's so slow.
I hate when I hear that because I love Najee.
He's so slow.
I thought he was going to be like the next Derrick Henry, man.
They can't
and then
block
he got
though.
to
They're not blocking for him.
But even when they try to run like outside, any type of outside zone type play, when he tries to get to the outside, he's just slow.
He just can't. He's slow.
Like that first step he takes. He's slow.
He had like a 20-yard run, and it took like 7 seconds.
He's just slow, man. He's not good.
Oh man, I like Najee. Like, I hope he gets back to what he was his rookie year. But it's like
his rookie year, he wasn't that good.
He was good.
The nigga had what, almost 300 carries.
Something like that. But
The
like,
nigga
they ran him to the they had him running behind the O-line that got Big Ben killed, and he had 1,000 yards. I don't expect him to look great
The
right
nigga had like
gotta
3.2 yards per carry.
Yeah, 300 carries, 1,000 yards. The math on that does not look good, man.
Was it really 300? Let me see.
That nigga had like 3.2 yards per carry that year. It was nasty.
I'm just glad I don't have to hear them talk about how he grew up poor anymore. He was getting tired of that.
He was in the homeless shelter and he knew he had to make it out for him and his mom.
He was in the trenches. His mama was on crack.
Man, Louis Riddick was gassing it last year, bro.
Dragging it, bro.
I mean, he had back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons.
And how many carries?
We don't need to talk about that.
How many carries, Pop?
Putting up 1,000 yards on like 300 carries is like averaging 25 points on 40% shooting.
3.9 and then 3.8.
Nasty.
Average.
That is not good.
I guess.
Under 4 yards a carry is not good.
I guess.
But yeah, this game was just disgusting all around. You had a fumble, the first fumble that Watson had that the Steelers recovered. And then they bobbled it, and it ended up going out of bounds, right? Or was that a Kenny fumble? I can't remember.
I think that was a Kenny fumble. Was it?
I don't know, but the point is, it got bobbled by both sides of the ball, and then it ended up rolling out of bounds, and it was just a hot ass mess.
Yeah, it was a Kenny fumble because the Browns got possession back.
It was a very sloppy game.
It was,
but
disgusting.
I was expecting as heavy of a defensive game as it was.
It was an AFC North game, man.
What was it? It was like 20 something. What was it?
22-26.
And the defense scored almost 28 points combined for those two teams.
All I can say is it's a good week to be a Ravens fan, man, because all these other niggas look like they ass.
Yeah, that's valid.
End of story.
That's
period. Y'all got anything else to say about this game?
I'm giving Deshaun to week 8.
Fuck that nigga freak. You're trash.
Before the allegations, he was my favorite quarterback.
Fuck that nigga freak. You're trash.
You're dead to me. Not good no more, man.
It might get freaky up in here, man.
Disgusting. All right, Dolphins, Pats, Nets. We'll let Pop start off.
I don't want to start off.
You don't want to start off?
Y'all can start off.
All right, I'll start off. This game was interesting. You know, somebody told me that Mac Jones was going to go off 300 yards and 3 TDs. That's not what happened.
Yeah, what, 230 and 2 TDs?
230 and one.
Yeah, this game was very much so boring.
Was it?
Yeah, it was super boring, dude.
Really?
It was boring.
I think I actually took a nap during this game.
It was very, very
After
boring.
After the second quarter, I took a nap.
Y'all missed the special teams thing?
I saw the special teams.
That had me hyped.
That was a nice little trick by Bill, you know, the running block. But
it wasn't Bill. It was Joe
up.
Judge.
Excuse me, Mr. Judge.
I don't know who. It was either Joe Judge, Cam McCord, or maybe Slater.
But yeah, overall, this is what I expected. Dolphins really were never in any danger of losing the game. To me, they went in there, they put up points to start. They slugged out because the Patriots' defense is really good. Patriots tried to fight back and put up some points. That's it.
I did not expect the Pats to give up 121 yards to Raheem Mostert.
That's because we was playing heavy zone.
Yeah, they were playing way off. Like they had 3 deep DBs on like every single.
Yeah,
and then after Marcus got hurt, we just had to put so much help on Reek, and it just left holes everywhere else. Because then at one point Sean Wade was in the game.
Shout out Ravens legend Sean Wade, man. That nigga did not last through training camp, and he was a 4th, 5th round pick.
He gave up a catch, I think, to Waddle for 18 yards.
Y'all contain Tyreek Hill. Y'all contain the passing game.
We always
shout out Gonzo, man. Shout out Pop's boyfriend Gonzo.
All right.
Gonzo, he got the aura, man.
He got the what you say he got. Go ahead, Pop. Tell him what you said
Defensive
he got.
Rookie of the Year is what I said.
You said some other stuff.
He said him with 2 M's. He said DROY.
He also said that nigga was sexy. So
I
shout
said
out
he
Gonzo.
plays sexy.
That is not what was said, but okay.
All right.
Shout out Gonzo though.
We don't call basketball and football players sexy. We say they got the aura.
They got the aura.
Gonzo got the aura, man.
Oh man.
Yeah,
you know what's crazy? Our cornerback Jack. You remember Jack, right? He supposedly got a hamstring injury, and he goes on IG shooting hoops today. So Bill, that was an in-house suspension. That Bill Mass has a hamstring injury because nobody saw the injury.
Oh my god.
And I don't know. It was a lot of stuff in that game that made me mad. Like the play calling was making me mad. I told y'all last week, if we don't get no turnovers early, we will win. Second drive of the game, again, just like last week, turnover. It's just it's frustrating because it's like we're playing. I don't know. We didn't deserve to win because of the turnover differential, obviously, and just like how sloppy we play. But
I think the biggest issue for
lack of talent,
and there was no running lanes from Mondre.
And it's because the O-line is banged up.
O-line is not good.
The O-line is not good. That's why Mac didn't throw it for as much as I thought he would, because they were just.
Yeah, Mondre was running into.
He literally, if he doesn't throw the ball in 2 seconds, he's gonna get sacked.
What I can say about Mac is he will get that ball out in 2 seconds.
He is. He's playing so much better.
He's making those reads.
He's playing so much better. He's making the reads. He's moving well in the pocket. He's making good decisions. That interception was very bad though. Like that was a very bad throw, and.
Shout out wide receiver 1 Cole Strange, man. That nigga had 3 yards as he's y'all
That
center
was a
guard.
first down. The refs dicked us.
That was a first down.
That was a first down
to me.
And it's crazy because they overturned that, but when Bill challenged that play earlier in the game, they didn't overturn it.
Shout out Zesty flag throwing Bill, man.
Them refs like at least I'm not gonna say and complain about refs, but be consistent with what you call. If you're not gonna overturn it here, then don't overturn it here. It's annoying, but at least be consistent. But the offense, Bill benching Pop made me mad.
Question: what was the point in y'all signing Zeke?
I don't know. I mean, right now, none of the running backs are gonna look good because
Mondre looked good. He just didn't have no running lanes.
He doesn't have any running lanes.
Zeke is ass.
Zeke is bad, but I always thought he would be like a goal line guy anyway, but
he don't got it no more, man.
He had a couple good runs. He had like 2-3 good runs, but
yeah, his longest was 7 yards, and he had 13 yards total
on 5 carries.
He had 2 good runs.
He got all 13 and 2 carries.
Well, a couple of them he got stopped in the backfield because the O-line just crumbles. But, like, I'm very scared for the next few weeks because we play a couple good D-lines.
Y'all got Jets in the 2, right?
Yeah.
Think you can beat Zach Wilson?
I know we're going to beat the If we don't beat the Jets, I tweeted it earlier. If we don't beat the Jets, I have no expectations for this team anymore.
I wasn't disrespecting you when I said 6 wins. I wasn't disrespecting the Patriots. I was just being real.
If the O-line was better, we could be 2-0 right now.
Now I didn't expect Mac to be this good, which is why I had y'all.
He is very good. He's been playing very good.
But if the whole team can't put it together,
the defense has been playing really good.
It's really just the offensive line.
Offensive line is killing us, and then Mac has been making throws, and the receivers have been dropping. And it's like that's what made me mad about him benching Pop yesterday, because he benched Pop after the fumble. Cool, bench it for a quarter. All right, bring him back in. We still have a game to win.
Yeah,
this is a divisional game. We're about to go 0-2.
Yeah, Pats are 0-2. Apparently, that's the first time that's happened since 01. What year were you born again, Pop?
01.
Damn.
That was nasty.
I had to get it off. I had to.
I hate you, but. Real talk, bench the only nigga on the field that can get separation. Why? And then they were calling plays, though they were calling Pop's plays for Juju.
Yeah, I was about to say
Juju's knee is cooked.
Is Juju cooked officially?
I owe Albert Breer an apology because he's wrong about everything when it comes to the Patriots. He's wrong about everything.
Niggas was so adamant that he was capping.
He literally
that nigga has no explosiveness.
I promise you, he literally is always lying about us. But Juju's knee is cooked.
That nigga has no wiggle, none of the explosiveness,
and that's the reason we got him instead of Jacoby, because Jacoby's not a yak guy. We got Juju simply exclusively for the yak.
We need to have a conversation about Matt Patricia and really how bad he had y'all offense looking, because we about to talk about our game, but Jacoby looked good with the Raiders. Nelly looked good with us.
You seen how bad Mac looked last year compared to how good he looks this year?
Yeah, we really have to have a conversation about why did
Matt.
Bill do that?
I blame Bill. 100% I blame Bill.
Why did Bill do that?
Why would he do that? You get a special teams coordinator to be your QB coach. You get a defensive line, D-line coach to be your fucking O-line coach and your OC.
Wasn't Matt Patricia? Wasn't he the coach of the Lions at one point?
Yes, the one that was riding Segway.
If you're not good enough to coach the Lions, why would you expect him to be good enough to carry an offense that has lackluster
That nigga was at practice watching his players run on a Segway, bro. That nigga is not a good person.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
He's really like, that just made me mad. Like him benching Pop just pissed me off because I feel like you saw how explosive he looked when he played. Like he had 2 catches, it was for like 19 yards, but both of them went for first downs. One of them was I think one was for 19 yards. The second one was like the fumble, but like he was doing his thing. Like you saw how shifty he looked. Pop looks great. If he benches him for the rest of the season, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be irate.
All right. Well, that was Dolphins Patriots.
And you saw Booty was a healthy stretch.
Yeah, shout out that man Booty, man. Get him on the field. I know he don't know how to 2-tap the toes, but get him on the field, man.
They elevated Regger.
We gonna move on to the main event, the one you all been waiting for. We got that Ravens at Bengals, man. My team went into a fucking bum ass Cincy, and we dicked them niggas down, man. Fuck Joe Burrow. Fuck the city of Cincinnati. Fuck
the whole Cincinnati, dog?
Fuck the whole Cincinnati. Them niggas not even in Ohio. They in fucking Kentucky.
Actually, fuck Ohio.
Fuck Ohio.
Because they got the Browns? Yeah, fuck Ohio.
Fuck Ohio. Fuck that nigga Jamar Chase. Fuck they whole team. We went in your crib. We fucked y'all niggas up. Niggas want to say, oh, the game was close. The game wasn't close. Them niggas gave us back the ball.
Was not close.
Them niggas gave us back the ball down 3 with 3 minutes left. And you know what we did? Ran up the middle on they bitch ass and ran the clock out. Them niggas did not have a chance to win the game.
No, I thought it would be like back and forth when they got that punt return touchdown.
No, nigga.
They was outclassed.
No Marlon Humphrey. Guess what? We had Rock out there strapping Jamar bitch ass down.
Rock, man.
Hey, if you see that nigga Rock again, tell him I said what's good. Tell him he holding it down, man. That nigga Rock had that nigga strapped. Niggas had fucking Brandon Stevens strapping up T. Higgins, man. Fuck them niggas. That's all I got to say.
How many yards did T. Higgins?
No, T. Higgins put up some numbers.
He put up some numbers.
T. Higgins had a touch. He pushed off on that touchdown, by the way. That touchdown he had on Darby, he pushed off. I seen the all-22. It wasn't a blatant, but he extended that arm and pushed off.
But I'll let him have
it all the time.
Huh? Aguilar was the leading receiver?
Aguilar had, what, 70 yards?
63.
63 yards, and he had a touchdown.
Well.
Shout out my nigga Aguilar.
I told you Aguilar is not bad.
He's just not
a receiver that you feed, but he byproduct gets open.
Shout out my nigga Zay. It's not Paycor no more. It's not Paul Brown Stadium no more. That shit is called Zaycor now.
Yeah, that was the second best throw of the weekend.
I know y'all niggas probably seen it. Niggas was on Twitter talking about Cam Taylor-Britt was gonna mush the shit out of Zay. He was gonna press the shit out of Zay. Guess what? Cam Taylor-Britt is Zay's bitch. Fuck that nigga.
You really hate the Bengals.
I really got disdain for them niggas. A lot of the disdain in my heart that I had for the bum ass Steelers transferred over to them bum ass niggas because they really think that they nice. Yeah. Off the strength of beating Tyler Huntley. You niggas think you're nice off the strength of beating Tyler Huntley.
And that was like extreme diff. That goal line fumble was crazy.
I'm glad you see
that goal line. What was it? 95 yard.
95. It was 98 yard. Yeah, 98 yard return because we was at the 2. By the way, fuck Greg Roman. Who the fuck does a QB sneak from the 2?
From the 2. You got the best
was
running
it even a fourth down?
No.
It was
third. It was third down. It was third down.
QB sneak on third down is nuts.
From the 2.
You could literally have
with
just
Tyler
ran a
Huntley.
QB power or something like that. Like if you got.
And then he jumped over. Like Tyler Huntley jumping over was
all
stupid.
right, that's enough slander. You got any slander to get off your chest?
No. All praise for my quarterback, my Lord and Savior, Lamar Jackson.
Shout out to LJ, man.
Lamar was dotting the Bengals up, using them legs on the ground. His legs opens up. That was so freaky.
Pause.
His run game opens up so many opportunities for him in the short passing game. His short passing game sets up the long passing game, which is why he got the ball to Zay Flowers, which was an amazing throw. Best throw of the week, in my opinion.
Shout out to the O-line.
Shout out to the O-line for keeping Lamar
missing
upright.
your center and your left tackle.
And
he had clean pockets all day. Didn't get sacked once.
I think Lamar's throwing motion is just probably my favorite to watch. Like
he
doesn't throw. He
throws
flicks
so
the ball.
effortless.
He flicks the ball. Like it's so crazy
and
to me.
70
he
yards,
flicks
man.
it and it has so much power behind it. Like I can't stop watching. It's insane.
Yeah, man.
Like every time I see it, it blows my mind. Like,
shout out Geno Stone. Niggas tried to tell me Geno was not good when we signed him back. I was like, I'm glad we signed Geno back.
I like Geno Stone.
Not only is he a captain on special teams, but he holds it down on the back end when we need it. No Marcus Williams, no problem. Nigga had a pick. Bum ass Joe Burrow did not even see him. He took that shit. He could have cribbed it, but he didn't.
Joe Burrow out for a couple weeks, right?
We don't know yet. They said that he got some soreness or something like that in his calf.
I know he's
I don't want to
hear.
Right. I don't want to hear no excuses. I keep hearing that excuse. Listen, when we said we didn't have our quarterback last season,
no excuse.
Niggas said no excuse. Your niggas on the field, you play the niggas you play, y'all niggas lost.
Y'all had no quarterback, no DBs, no running back,
no DBs, no problem. Joe can't get the ball to nobody anyway.
I will say I don't think on the Bengals side, I don't think it's a problem with their personnel. I think it's a coaching issue. Zach Taylor ain't it.
Yeah,
As a play caller, it's not it. It's no way that the majority of ways you're trying to get your best receiver his targets is off screens. And bubble screens at that. It's just nasty.
They got to do better setting up the run game, too.
They don't commit to
Mixon
the run.
was cool.
Mixon was cool. He had almost 60 yards on 13 carries.
Yeah.
He was getting good yardage on us, but they don't commit to it.
They don't commit to the run at all. So they need to commit to the run. And, yeah, I hear the Zach Taylor's. I hear the slander. But they're not going to fire him because he went to the AFC Championship and the Super Bowl.
Oh.
So that's up to y'all.
Last shout out I gotta get off. Shout out PQ, man. Niggas tried to tell me PQ wasn't good either. He just needed some time.
He just wasn't a Mike.
That nigga is like that. Even before Roquan got here, PQ was balling, but now he's on a whole different level. That nigga is making the craziest tackles in open space.
Because PQ is a Sam, not a Mike. You don't want. He's not the big dude. He flies around. He's not the big dude. Roquan is the big dude that flies around.
Shout out PQ, man. I think that's it that I got on that game.
Shout out PQ, man.
Shout
LSU
out
Tigers.
PQ, man.
Just saying. LSU Tigers.
Oh, Odell. I got to touch on Odell. Odell did sprain his ankle. It's not a serious injury. It was a turf issue. His cleat got stuck in the turf when he tried to cut. You could see when he went to go get up, he had to pull it out. It's nothing serious.
Turf is Odell's worst enemy.
Turf is Odell's worst
Y'all
enemy.
just got to ice him until, December.
They said he's fine. He's going to be week to week. I don't see him missing more than this upcoming game.
Just ice him till December. Y'all don't need him for the regular season.
Because you saw the catch that he made and he got up gimpy. He was out for one play and then he came back in and he played again. And when he tried to cut, you could see his cuts wasn't as sharp.
Or just don't play him when y'all playing at turf stadiums. Is M&T turf?
Nah, we got grass.
Yeah,
we got money over here, baby.
Yes, sir. Baltimore booming.
You know what I mean?
That grass feel good too.
Yeah, it feel good. Damn. I feel like y'all should just be very selective when you play him.
Yeah, he'll be fine though. I don't see him missing more than one game if he does.
I don't think he should get as many snaps
just be
as
like,
he does.
Just don't play him on turf. Just be very careful with him, and then keep him for the playoffs because that's when you really need him. Y'all gonna make the playoffs, obviously. Y'all probably gonna win the division, like we all thought.
It don't matter if Odell catching targets or not. The aura he gives off, man, is gonna carry
Are you
us.
sexually attracted to him?
I say he got aura.
Oh man.
I'll say that's a sexy nigga.
Pause. Wait.
It's too
After
late.
all that shit you was saying in the morning?
I said it.
God.
That's a sexy nigga.
Hey,
That nigga got aura.
he got the aura.
He got aura, man.
Alright, man.
Hey, Gonzo got aura.
Gonzo got aura.
With all due respect.
CB1, man. When Jack and Marcus and Jay Jones come back, we locking shit up.
Oh yeah.
Strapping niggas down. Pause. That was crazy. That was crazy.
We just put one of our DBs on IR. That tells me Marlon's coming back soon. It's up for the league. Niggas was trying to say that we was gonna be average. Niggas was trying to laugh at us. Guess what? We 2-0 pussy, the only of two 2-0 teams in the AFC. So
Who we play next week?
we got Colts next week, and then we
3-0,
got Browns, and then we got
4-0,
Steelers.
5-0.
And we got Titans in Germany.
I don't know. Titans hard to play.
6-0.
And y'all got that little rivalry going on.
6-0. I want to say
You
6-0.
guys and the Titans was like the favorite new rivalry in the league for me. Cause it was getting spicy the last couple of years.
Oh yeah, I was about to make a TikTok, and I was going to do players that I hate for no reason. I was going to choose the entire Titans team.
No, it was real hate
Before,
because it was like back-to-back playoffs. It was like 3 years of playoffs.
He's one of my favorite receivers now, but before he went to the Eagles, I hated A.J. Brown with a passion.
I get it.
I liked A.J. Brown regardless.
I hated
I hate being such an objective fan of everything because I was like, yeah, I like A.J. Brown and Derrick Henry.
No,
I should
after
hate
Derrick
them.
Henry, what he did to Earl Thomas.
Well, niggas don't like Earl Thomas, so.
You mean the husk of Earl Thomas?
The husk of Earl
Turn that nigga
Thomas.
into a lead blocker.
Before he got freaky with his brother.
All right, y'all got any other thoughts on that game?
No, sir.
Nope.
All right, most impressive and most disappointing teams of the week. I'll start off. My most disappointing has to go to the Vikings.
We ain't even talk about them.
Did
that
we not?
game? No, we ain't
No,
talk
we
about that
didn't.
game at all.
Fuck it, skip it.
Skip it. Yeah.
Yeah, just skip
Oh,
it.
I didn't put them down.
Just
I don't know why you're disappointed. I expected this from them.
Oh,
It was
you know what?
crazy.
It's because they played on Thursday.
Yeah.
I didn't look at the list for Thursday.
It's crazy because that was that game was a blowout, and then they stat padded at the end.
Yeah, they definitely stat padded. Long story short on that game, stop fumbling, get a better defense. Eagles is still one of the best teams in the NFC.
Kirk played a good game.
Kirk played a good game, and Kirk takes accountability. I like that about Kirk.
Kirk is nice. I mean, that defense just not good. Like Brian Flores is not helping them because they just don't have the pieces.
Don't got the pieces.
They're just not good.
Kirk is a hard player to hate, you know?
But yeah, most disappointing team for me is the Vikings because they got the offensive pieces, and their defense is so ass. Most impressive team to me is definitely the Cardinals. Again, they're tanking, but them niggas be scrapping.
Most disappointing for me was the Lions because we didn't talk about that Lions game, did we?
Did we not? I think we did.
No, yeah,
Fuck.
we did because we was talking about Amon-Ra and no, we ain't talking about it, did we?
No, we did.
Fuck, I fucked up bad on this week. My fault, yo.
Hey.
I made the list this week. I take accountability for that.
Oh man.
Hey, skip it.
Skip it.
All right, talk your talk.
We talked about the important games.
Lions. That was a very fun game. OT game too. That but I really thought they would win home debut, sold out, blue ski masks everywhere. Man, they got they got stunning on.
I didn't watch it.
You ain't watch it?
Nah, I didn't watch
That
it.
was a very fun game. What?
I ain't watch it.
What was it? I think it was the highest scoring game of the week. It was like what? 37, 31? No, it was the second highest. So that game and then the Washington Commanders game,
Mm-hmm.
those two games I was watching at the same time. And then the Chargers game also went to OT, so I was watching those two at the same time. Very fun. It was a very fun game.
And then your most impressive team?
Most impressive team would probably go to Commanders.
I was gonna pick the Commanders.
Oh man,
You can double up. Ain't no dick riding if you
something
double
else.
up.
I can say. I mean, you can say the Bucks because you was high on Baker.
Nah, they played the Bears. Nigga, that's a high school football.
Bears
team.
might have a first overall pick again, to be honest.
That's nuts.
And they need to take a quarterback with their
It's
first
gonna be
overall.
No,
Bro.
actually, hold on. They
It's
got 2 picks in the first
They got
because they got Carolina's pick too.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Damn,
That's gonna be a good pick, too.
And Caleb, Marvin Harrison and Caleb.
Yeah, Justin Fields might be cooked there.
Yeah, Caleb and Marvin Harrison and DJ Moore is a crazy duo.
Wait.
That is nasty. Hold on.
With Caleb, that's crazy.
That's nasty.
All right,
and then
who's
they
your
got
most-
Mooney, wide receiver 3. Claypool.
That might be new best wide receiver
Yeah.
trio in the league.
Claypool can be the equipment manager.
That nigga does not want to be there.
Maple
I don't think he
Tron.
wants to play football,
That nigga just wants to model.
dog.
Go back to Paris.
That nigga wants to go back to making TikToks, man.
Wait, He has been ass since he stopped making TikToks. So has Juju.
Was it the TikToks that was giving him power?
Him and Juju been ass since they stopped making TikToks.
The TikToks gave them niggas confidence, man.
Hold on, man.
Corvette, and they just
Corvette.
they never came back after that.
That was a crazy time.
Nah, after Juju got rocked after hitting the Corvette, it was done.
It was done.
It was done.
Oh man, that was a crazy time. That was so long ago.
Damn, that was a long time ago.
Damn, that was like
that
3
was
years
when
ago.
that was when niggas was still like Russ top 10.
Yeah, that was early season Russ days.
All right.
Most impressive team.
Nah, my most impressive team. I was gonna say the Commanders. Let's say the Buccaneers. Baker had 300. They beat the Bears. I mean, the Bears are the Bears. They deserve to lose because they're the Bears. But I'm very surprised that they put up 27 points. I thought they were going to tank this season, but it looks like they're making a real effort to win. My most disappointing team was the Jaguars because you put up 9 points
On KC.
on KC. You put up 9 points at home.
That's a good shout.
Trevor Lawrence got to be better.
Gotta be.
Just got to be better. I mean,
I'm glad nobody's disappointed the Chargers no more. We just know who they are.
We just know Staley's ass. All right, that's it.
we need to have some conversations about Herb. Eventually, we need to have some conversations.
I don't think it's Herb, man. Free Herbo, man.
Come to the Patriots, man. I love you, Mac. Though I love you,
Niggas
Mac.
ready to trade Mac.
Nah, man. I mean, Herbert's elite. I mean, he's never gonna leave, but that's elite talent right
He's
there.
an elite talent, which is why I say we need to have some conversations.
Herbert is as close as you can get to being top 5 without being top 5.
Because his talent warrants him being like a top 3 quarterback in the league, but his production doesn't warrant him being a top 3 quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
All right, let's close it out, boys.
Y'all got any college shout outs real quick?
Oh, shout out the motherfucking O's, man.
Shout
Clinched
out
that
the O's.
playoff berth,
Clinch
man.
Man, we
Yes,
going
sir.
to the playoff games.
Niggas was lit the night we clinched the playoff berth.
And then we came back,
and
beat
came
the
back and
Stros.
beat the fuck out the fucking Stros in their crib.
Not even with our top 3 starter.
Shout out Gunner.
Shout out Means.
Shout out Gray Rod. Shout out Adley. Shout out all my
Mullins.
niggas, man. Shout out all my niggas on the O's, man. Shout out Big Michigan. You know we ranked number 2 again. What else?
Yeah.
Shout out Prom.
Shout out Prom.
Shout out Prom
Colorado.
and Shador, man. Them niggas out there, you know, had niggas up at 3 o'clock in the morning watching ball.
Man, that first quarter was like an hour long.
Fuck ESPN for showing fucking Florida.
Bro,
and
that was
Tennessee
nuts.
Until 10 o'clock at night. Got niggas
Mind
squaring up
you, it
at
was
the
a
end.
blowout.
Got niggas squaring up at the end.
They got suspended for it too.
That shit was
Yeah,
hilarious.
they did it. It was like a running back on a D lineman. Like that was.
Speaking of what, Michael Thomas and the D lineman
Yeah, I
also
seen that.
they was scrapping in
That
the
nigga
tunnel.
did not really want to fight.
He didn't want to fight.
As a D lineman, ain't no way regular niggas is stopping
Today
you
I
from
found out
scrapping.
Michael Thomas a Crip.
That's
crazy.
You tell me? No, that's Jalen Ramsey. What did Michael Thomas say in his
He
zesty
put
ass voice?
he put the
Hey man,
he threw them C's up.
shout out Slant Man.
Shout out Slam man.
We'll see if he can do more than 6 games.
He looked good actually.
He looked good early
that
last
season.
year too before he got hurt. He looked good when he on the field.
He just don't be on the field.
Nope.
What else? Man, my sports agendas is just up right now, man.
Yeah. O's up.
O's up, Ravens up, Michigan up. Shout out Prom, just black people in general up with Prom.
Reversing racism.
Shout out Malik Neighbors for breaking Jetta's record. 188 yards in the first half. Let's go. That's all I gotta say.
That's it, man.
All right. If you made it this far, ladies and gentlemen, please like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend of a friend, a brother, a cousin, a mother, a sister, a brother.
Said brother twice.
I did say brother twice. Brother isn't black people and brother isn't relative.
Alright,
Yes,
fair
sir.
enough.
Yeah.
Nice save. See y'all next week, man.
See y'all next
See
week.
y'all boys next week, man.